I am determined to not have this happen again. Last season, if you missed last episode, watch it to the end, and you'll understand why it finished like this. We have been busy, very, very busy over the summer. We have spent £5.5 million. We have sold £8.5 million worth of players. Let's talk about the players leaving first. First up is a player that I didn't really want to sell. However, we have much better options in our team now, which we will come to. Kai Sippot leaving, staying in Switzerland, which was a key part of this deal. He's only gone for £2.5 million, but he is staying in Switzerland, and that was kind of what I wanted to do with him. Antoine Bernard, however, has gone back to France. He's gone for about £1.9 million. He did play a reasonable amount of football, but, like I mentioned earlier with Sippot, we have much better options now. Tobias Figueiredo going back to Portugal for, I'm not even sure, £2 million I think in total, 1.8 potentially going up to £2 million. Again, much better options joining the club. Michael Vlap has moved over to France for £1.7 million. Didn't really play, although he played 27 games, but most of them were actually off the bench. A youngster that I didn't think would ever get into our first team, Felipe Di Carvalho Ferreira, has left, moving to Lugano. We've not got many sell-ons. I think there's one in here, but it's for like 25% of any profit. £500,000. Emre Moore also leaving the club. Did he spend 2 seasons on loan? He did. 2 seasons on loan, or 1.5 at Rapperswil, going back to Turkey for peanuts. Joining the club then, we're going to start with the Swiss players first, because we have brought in quite a few. Noah Okafor is the first name to join from RB Salzburg. And free transfer. He's probably not going to play many games, but he is a very good option, and big key factor here is that he is Swiss, and that's kind of the key for most, or if not all, of the Swiss players that we brought in the summer. Enrico Fleury is a Swiss goalkeeper who appeared on our scouting radar, and I went, you know what, let's bring him in. He's not cost us a single penny. We're going to hopefully loan him out. I think Rapperswil maybe? Nope. YF Juventus, who are another feeder club of ours, who actually want to take him on loan. Hopefully he goes there, gets a lot of game time playing. I think they're just the league below us now. Another goalkeeper is Dario Marzino, because we have brought in a brand new goalkeeper, and it does mean Ludovico Gelmi has been relegated to number 2, and I was expecting to sell him in the summer. There's still time, but he's still at the club currently. Marzino is in because he is Swiss. Coadio Dua has also joined the club, 27-year-old Swiss attacking player. Versatile, I think. Probably won't play much for us at all, but again, Swiss. And the final player to join us is a 21-year-old Swiss centre-back, formerly of Basel and Grasshoppers. It is Mile Vukalic. He's not very good. He's only 21. I want to loan him out. I think there's something there. And again, Swiss. I need to keep reminding myself that I'm bringing these players in because they're Swiss, not necessarily because they're going to improve us as a team. Moving on to the non-Swiss contingent. So far, every single player has been a free transfer, and the next few as well. Gavin Bazunu from Manchester City has joined on a permanent deal. This is a massive signing. He's also come in as a backup. He's definitely our number 1 goalkeeper, and if we can keep hold of him, he will be our number 1 goalkeeper forever, hopefully. Joining from Southampton, Gavin Bazunu's current real-life team, is Moussa Djenepo on a free transfer. He is going to be our number 1 left winger, I think, on that left-hand side. Can be a bit more versatile, moving as a shadow striker, potentially in the middle, also on the right wing. Lots of versatility with Djenepo. Marco Brescianini could be his name. Signed from AC Milan, has spent a few seasons out on loan by the looks of it, Monza and Entella. And I think, again, he's good. He's kind of the replacement for Antoine Bernard. Not going to be playing every game, but he's good enough to play a fair amount of football for us. Sticking with Italy, and we have signed Eddie Salcedo, which I don't really think this is a good idea. And if you've seen some of the previous episodes from last season, you will know who we've got coming in as a striker. And this is why I'm not sure whether Eddie Salcedo is a good idea. I brought him in because he's a good striker. I'm currently trading him up to be a box-to-box midfielder. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I think he can do the job. When you look at his attributes, he can do the job. Apart from positioning, he is horrendous. On to the final 2 players, and these 2 have cost us some money. £2.5 million for Ko Ichikawa from Okayama FC, who I believe, I don't know, because I don't have the real names. They are Antlers, Kashima Antlers, I think is what they're called. He's come in for £2.5 million. He's 18 years old. He's going to be 19 very soon. 16 caps for Japan. He's good, isn't he? I mean, mentally and physically, he's very good. Technically, he's got some work, but he's 18 years old. And the main event for £3 million from Cincinnati in the MLS, Brenner. 24 years of age. He is currently putting up Erling Haaland-style numbers. He's played 4 games for us, scored 9 goals. It's not even a joke. He's done well. We've played a couple of European games. He's scored against Wacker. I can never remember. Are they just called Wacker? He got a goal and 2 assists. 4 against Lucerne, 4 against Wacker in the return leg, and then was horrendous against Young Boys. But it's fine. He's scored just a ridiculous amount of goals in 3 games. So that is all of our business so far. The window is still open, but I'm not expecting to do a huge amount more business, partially because we don't have any money. Also, you can see a list of players leaving the club on loan. I don't think there's anybody really important going out on loan. Arthur Zagre is a player who we've tried to get into the first team, but not managed it. Topai off to Colne, which actually could be good for him, for his development. Malik Deme is apparently, there's some potential there. I don't know, not quite sure about that. But yeah, that's kind of what we've done so far. Window is still open. We've now got to play Celtic twice. And that is because we managed to get through our first qualifier. I think if we win this game, we will be in to the Champions League group stage. You can also see there that we have played Lucerne and Young Boys, winning both of those, which means we're currently sat top of the table, but it is far too early to tell about that. So Celtic, we've also technically got a European game here against Vaduz, who are actually from Liechtenstein, who have just been promoted to the top division. Fair play to them. And then obviously Celtic again over in Scotland. So yeah, let's play the Celtic game. So at home for the first leg, this is the starting lineup. I completely forgot to mention as well, Emmanuel Mamana is now registered to play. We signed him in January last season, and because he was foreign and registration rules and all that mess, we couldn't actually play him. He's now able to play. He is going to be in the middle of our defence alongside, I can't remember who it was now. I've already forgotten our own players. Felipe Romagna, that's it. Ichikawa with a throw after just 6 minutes. Genepo back to the Japanese international. On the ground to Genepo. Brenner's in the middle. Can he get goal number 10 of the season? He can't. It's very dangerously passed around the penalty area by Celtic. Highlight looks like it might be carrying on. Genepo with the ball. Across to Sene. Playing on the right wing. Through ball to Genepo. First time shot. Hits it just wide of the post. I think it was offside anyway. But we are already looking pretty good. We should be good enough to beat Celtic. That's my hope. If we don't beat Celtic, we are still in the Europa League. And Kyogo is in on goal, and we're 1-0 down. Lovely. I say this every time. I don't know whether away goals are a thing, but if they are, that is a concern, and this is also a concern. Celtic with a corner, 16 minutes on the clock. Herc gets it clear. Kyogo collects, though. Back to the corner taker, in towards the goal. He's being run around a bit. Scales goes for a long-range effort. Gavin Bazzuno can hold on to that one. Is that the highlight, or are we going to see a little bit more? Big kick over the halfway line. Sene's not going to get on the end of it. And it looks like Celtic coming forward again. Dyson gets past one man. Plays it in the middle to Juranovic. He goes for goal. Bazunu can easily hold on to that one. Celtic have started to come into this game. And by started, they're in this game more than we are. We've had 5 shots and not a single one on target. And Celtic coming forward. Romagna with a superb slide tackle. Toma plays it back. Sene on the right-hand side. Forward. Finds Montiel. We're not playing Raffia today because of he does have an injury. Those are words. Brenner's in on goal. Brenner, how has he missed that? How has he actually missed that? 7 shots, 0 on target. 8 shots, 0 on target. Brenner's given up. He scored 9 goals this season. He's decided he doesn't want any more. Right. We have been awful. Can I point finger? Just motivate the striker. The one solitary striker. You've scored so many goals and then you've just stopped. Don't say you're just like the most inconsistent performer. Abada plays it to Juranovic for Celtic. Genepo steals that ball away, clears it and finds Sene as well. Wasn't expecting Sene to get on the end of that. Needs some support. He needed that support and instead he just runs it off. O'Reilly back to McGregor. Now Rio down the line. Dyson, McGregor on the ground. We need to get there first and Emmanuel Mamana does manage to do that right. So, big kick from Bazunu. Brenner needs some support and also the ability to header the ball. Montiel collects. He's going to play Brenner in. Get a shot on target, mate. When you shoot on target, you score goals. 10 goals in 5 games for Brenner. It is 1-1. We are back in this tie. Ishikawa's throw. Are we going to make it 2-1 just a minute or so later? Herc back to Ichikawa. Montiel's in on goal. His effort is cleared. I say his effort. I don't think it was an effort. I think it actually was a slide tackle to the defender. Mamana. Strange Strange pass to Bazunu there. Romanya's got it. Edge of the centre circle. Goes for a run. Now Herc. Janapo's making a run. Does collect it. He's been tackled, but it's fallen for Sene. And Hazard in goal has managed to stop that superbly well. How have we not taken the lead here? Toffol Montiel's corner. Sene's at the front post. Back to Montiel was offside. Montiel was offside. Why did we even do that pass? We're making so many just ridiculous mistakes. It is Abada in on goal. Plays it back to Bazunu. Does Ishikawa, which is a very good pass. Montiel's going to collect this. Brenner needs to get in the middle. That's a second yellow for O'Reilly. It's going to be 1-1. And Celtic are down to 10. We are getting closer. I feel like we're gonna nick a winner. Sene might be the winner. There you go. Literally, I was trying to say those words as the free kick came in. I'm there thinking, now they've dropped down to 10 men, we're getting our chances away. My team talk at half-time was exceptional, to say nonetheless, it was the best team talk you'll ever possibly hear. Montiel's on an 8.5. Let's do some subs, because basically, fitness, I guess. We've got the lead. I want to take Montiel off. Don't think it's a good idea. We're doing this, and it's a weird thing to do, but Eddie Salcedo's going to come on as that box-to-box, because if we want him to play there, he needs to play there and learn the abilities, basically. Janapo as well for Petar Pusic. I think we'll do that change and swap you two over because you're better on the opposite flanks. We've still got plenty of time to go, so hopefully we can maybe pick up a third. Into the final 15 minutes, McGregor has the ball for Celtic. If we can steal this, there is the chance for Brenner to get himself a second of the game. Scales with the ball. Left-hand side is Rio Hatate. Could be his name. He's going to go for a run with a yellow card himself. Shaw, who's just come on the pitch, poor pass. Pusic intercepts it. And now, here we go then. Come on, Grasshoppers. Salcedo, the box-to-box. Natural position for Salcedo, that will be. Mamana, terrible pass. Why are you not running? Why are you not running? Oh, my word. Gavin Bazunu with a superb save. The highlights carried on as well. Ichikawa's got it. Lots of space. Can the Japanese man do anything? Salcedo to Sene. Ball forward. Brenner's going to control it. Is he going to go for goal? He does, and he's hit the top of the bar. And it's somehow landed in the net. I'm not quite sure. There's probably a hole in the top of the net. Final 10 minutes. Is this going to be the third? Montiel's cross. Brenner with the headed effort. He's hit the bar again. Pusic with a corner. We are just banging on the door trying to get this third goal, aren't we? Another head clear from the Celtic player. Aragoni collects. We've seen nothing of Aragoni, despite the fact he's on a 7-5, apparently. Pusic plays in Alan Aragoni across to Brenner. There it is. There is Brenner's second of the game. 11 goals in 5 appearances for Brenner. £3 million well spent, I think. And it's not even over yet. There's more action to come. Scales is going to go for a run forward. Turnbull plays it backwards to Welsh. I mean, Brenner's on a hat-trick now. Brenner's nicked the ball. Is this going to be Brenner's third hat-trick of the season? It should be. He's had so many shots. He's had so many shots and missed far too many for my liking. And he still scored 2. Pusic collects it. Brenner's just begging for that hat-trick, isn't he? Aragoni on the right-hand side. 4 in the box. Finds Brenner. No, doesn't find Brenner. Brenner's hit the post this time. What is going on? Brenner is an absolutely ridiculous footballer, isn't he? He's just ridiculous. The free kick, I was going to say corner. The free kick comes in. Hazard claims it. We've got 2 minutes and 15 seconds of injury time to play. Hazard in goal. Big kick over the halfway line. Ishikawa heads back to Bazunu. Mamana to Toma. Forward. Finds Montiel. Aragoni on the right-hand side. Brenner's in the middle. And so is Sene at the back post. It's not the best cross from Alan Aragoni. And Celtic possibly going to try and get themselves a second goal. It's Salcedo. Toma forward. Brenner controls it. Turn, buddy. What are you doing? Aragoni again. Now Pusic. Brenner's getting a hat-trick. He's definitely getting a hat-trick in this game. I can sense it. There's the ball, and there is the third shot, and there is the hat-trick for Brenner. He's insane. He's absolutely ridiculous. I wasn't sure whether I should spend £3 million on Brenner. I am so glad I did. So then, full time after the first leg, 4-1. A hat-trick for Brenner. 3 assists for Montiel. Yep, that's why he got a 9.5. Montiel was absolutely superb, basically just setting up Brenner every single time. We've now got to play these again, and luckily for us, we've obviously got that massive advantage. We've made it over to Scotland then for the second leg, obviously the 4-1 victory that we've literally just seen. We did play Vaduz in between the 2 Celtic matches. We won 1-0 and Brenner did not score. However, he did get fouled for a penalty and then Herc put the penalty away. So, you know, he was still involved. He got 7.5 in that match. 3 minutes on the clock and already the first highlight. Loosely to Aragoni. Montiel on the right towards Janapo. who's playing on the right-hand side today. We've got Sene on the left. I decided to switch him up for a little bit to see what happens. Dyson tries to get through, but Aragoni with a very good slide tackle. You've probably spotted as well in our starting 11, we've basically got the same starting 11, apart from loosely's in for Mamana. That's it, basically. Abada with the ball on the right-hand side for Celtic. Down the line, plenty of green and white hoops in the middle. Crosses it in, and Kyogo Furuhashi, could be his name, makes it 1-0. Although, last time he played Celtic, that happened as well. Turnbull the free kick. If this goes in, this didn't happen. It's gone wide, so it's fine. Still 1-0. Celtic are just hammering us at the moment. Romagna with a head clear. Obviously, being a building a nation save, a defeat here, even if we go through, isn't ideal. A win is what we're after for the coefficient points, which we will take a look at the end of the episode. Scales with the ball, the central defender, to Welsh to Scales, back to the goalkeeper. That's a risky thing to do when Brenner's playing, because Brenner loves to chase literally everything, I guess. It's a long ball forward. Ichikawa does not get there, and a fellow Japanese international collects it. They're looking very good, aren't they? In the middle is Dyson Maeda, and it is 2-0. Aragoni with a throw for us. Nearly half an hour played. Montiel controls it. Back to Herc. Ball forward. Finds Sene. Left-hand side is Ichikawa. In the middle for Sene. He's rattled the bar. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. I mean, Brenner must have hit the post and the bar like 6 times in the last match. Sene's now done it. Do we want to look at maybe swapping Genepo and Sene over? Putting them back where they were for the previous match. Sene controls it well. Ishikawa down the left-hand side, plays nobody in. I'm going to chalk that one up to inexperience. That's what I'm going to go for. Brenner's chasing that. He's not going to get anywhere near it. And that's gone all the way back to Gavin Bazunu. Big kick, great pass as well. Montiel on the left. Brenner's in the box. Can he get his cross away? Plays it to Sene instead. Back to Ichikawa. What are we trying to do? Sene's got it now. 3 in the middle. Montiel was 1, and it has managed to find its way into the back of the net. Toffol Montiel with his first goal of the season. 2-1 on the night, 5-3 on aggregate. I know Sene's just got that assist, but we are going to do that swap because Genepo is a much better left winger. I say much better, he's half a star better technically, but I want Genepo on that left-hand side because he's new to the team. Sene's been here a while. He should be good enough and adaptable enough to basically play on the left and the right. Genepo maybe has never even visited Switzerland. Free kick early in the second half, and Connor Hazard comes out, can hold on to that one. We're 3 minutes in. Hazard with the ball in his penalty area. What are you going to do? Throws off to the right-hand side. It's Ralston. Forward to Abada, who is apparently their best player on the pitch at the moment. Herc is pressurising. Can't manage to get the ball away, and Celtic can keep hold of it. McGregor, ball forward. Ralston's not going to get there first. Romagna does. Romagna, Ishikawa and Toma passing. Genepo not quite getting on the end of that one. And again, that through ball has done us, hasn't it? Kyogo's effort is stopped by Bazunu. It's a very good save for a goalkeeper who's on a 6.5 rating. He's now gone to a 6.7. It's a corner for Celtic. It's towards the back post. The header clear. Hopefully that was the whole highlight. I don't think it was. I don't think it was. It's still going on, isn't it? Dyson with the ball. Juranovic, McGregor, Abada on the right-hand side controls it well. Ichikawa's with him. And David Turnbull makes it 3-1. If Celtic score again, we're drawing. If we score, we take the lead, and then in theory, maybe if goal difference or away goals is a thing, then we're in a good position. Herc with the ball to Montiel. He's been tackled. Oh, no. Why is our line so high? Kyogo collects on the left-hand side. Cross-field ball. Ishikawa comes back to calmly collect that. Brenner doesn't want to go for a header. I assume he doesn't want to mess up his hair. Juranovic. Where are you going to go? Backwards to Scales. 53 minutes. That's all that's been played. There is more than enough time for Celtics to score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe they could score 12. Who knows? Ralston to Kyogo. Bazunu is there to pick up the pieces. I say Bazunu. I think it was actually Noah Loosely. There are so many highlights going on. This is going to be a 25-minute episode, isn't it? Dyson with the ball. Plays it back to Scales. Juranovic. We're 10 minutes into the second half. And we've seen 4 highlights in the second half, and we're only 10 minutes in. Kyogo's going to control it, long-range effort, and big Gavin Bazunu just tips that one over the bar. Kyogo with a corner. McGregor's in the middle. It's a head clear. We're just not awake. We are just not awake. Bazunu can hold on to that one. Somebody was offside anyway. Right, it's time for some subs. Brenner's on a 6-5. Brenner, buddy. This is literally your one job is to score goals. Herc is coming off for Brescianini. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but that's what we're going to do. Toma as well. Do we do... I mean, you know what? We're doing it. We're just going to go for that. Salcedo and Brescianini coming on in the middle of the pitch. I think that's where one of our main problems is. We're keeping Brenner on because he is a difference maker. We've got no right backs. Schmid isn't a right back. Is Ichikawa possible? Yes. Right, here we go. This is what we're doing. Ichikawa is going to go on as a right back. Schmid is coming on as a left back. All of our subs after 58 minutes. Montiel with a corner. 67th minute. Jenipo's not going to get there. And it's counter-attack time for Celtic. They've got the numbers. Kyogo's in on goal. Schmid, what a superb slide tackle. He's injured himself. They've still managed to score anyway. We don't have any more subs. Schmid's just, I don't know what he's done, but fair play for this tackle. This was a superb tackle, and we still don't manage to get the ball because Schmid injured himself doing the tackle. It looks like he's pulled his groin. We don't have any subs, so we kind of have to keep you on, fella. Gets the ball, does Schmid. Romagna to Brescianini. It is 5-5. This is ridiculous. Brenner needs to turn up. Can I give you a shout individually? Do something. Demand more. You're absolutely awful. Jenipo's awful as well. Let's give you a shout. I'm fully aware there is a highlight going on, but there's not a lot I can do about it. So, Salcedo. Montiel with the ball. It's not the best pass. Across, Brenner's there. He scored. It's 6-5 on aggregate. It's 4-2 on the night. Is that an away goal? I feel like my team talks that I've just given all those players might have been a bad thing now. Yeah, Jenipo's now upset because I've demanded more, despite the fact that we've just kind of taken the lead, but also not taken the lead. It is Romagna to Schmid for us. Clearance. Welch has collected it. Ball forward. So many Celtic shirts there. Schmid again with a big kick upfield towards Brenner. It's not going to get anywhere near him. We've got 11 minutes to play. McGregor. Juranovic keeps hold of the ball and goes off towards the left-hand side. Being pressured. Sene can... I was going to say intercepted it. He didn't. He just stood there and it hit him. Bazunu's clearance. It's Montiel controlling it well. Plays in Brenner. Is Brenner going to do it again? Go for a dink. You should have gone for a dink. He was off his line. 10 minutes to play. We've got a corner from that Brenner chance. Montiel's the man to take it. We don't make the most of our corners, so I'm not really too confident if we ever get one. Salcedo to Montiel. Edge of the penalty area. Tries to cross it. Can't manage it. We win another one. Montiel again taking it. 81st minute. It's towards the middle, but it is cleared. Romagna finds Sene, goes for a curling effort, and it's over the bar. I just had visions of that going straight into the top corner then. It's more highlights. It's more highlights. What is going on? Welsh with the ball. Celtic coming forward. Turnbull, one of the goal scorers. One of the many goal scorers of this game. Brescianini with a superb tackle. Jenipo with a terrible pass. What is going on? Taylor's going for a run. Turnbull, lovely pass, but Schmid can intercept it and play it back to the keeper. I feel like we need to shut up shop, but we don't have any subs to do it. Abada with the ball on the right, plays on the ground now. Turnbull, edge of the area. Abada again, and it's Yasuke Ideaguchi making it 6-6 on aggregate, 5-2 on the night. Do we actually have any more subs? Because he's done for. Can we do any? We can't do any more subs. We literally can't do any more subs. So we're going to park the bus with Salcedo and Montiel as central midfielders, which is a position that neither of them can actually play. And Montiel's going to play as a central midfielder on defend, apparently. We just have to not throw this away. I mean, I'm fully aware. We've basically thrown away the idea of winning this match. I am also putting all my eggs in the basket of away goals are a thing. Away goals aren't a thing. It's extra time. It's extra time. I mean, this is unfair because it's extra time at their ground. I mean, thrash arms. It's not good enough. It's unacceptable. We're going to have to go for it. We're going to have to go back to what we were doing. I then now need to rearrange, I guess that. Do we get an extra sub? Can we take Romagna? Oh, do we want to take Romagna off? He's on a 6-9. Loosely he's on a 6-4. No Okafor for Jenipo. It's a weird sub, but that's what we're going to go for. 94 minutes and Celtic annoyingly do have the ball. I mean, this is inevitable, isn't it? It's inevitable that Celtic are going to score. It's a ball forward towards Brenner. He's not going to get there. Taylor controls it for Celtic. Kyogo back to Shaw. Ball off towards that right-hand side is controlled by Abada, who's had a spectacular game. I think he's got 3 assists at least. It's Jovanovic, who's been sat on that yellow card for probably about 70-odd minutes. Dives in, edge of the area, plays it back to Shaw. It's through to Juranovic, and it's a save from big Gavin Bazunu. Corner's going to come in. We need to just get this clear. It's gone over the bar from Abada. Oh, flipping marvellous. And we've got our second injury of the game, and it's Montiel. I don't think we can do any more subs. We can't do any more subs. So, yep, we're just playing with 10 men now. Hazard with a goal kick for Celtic. We are still in the first half of extra time. It is Turnbull with it. I feel like we're going to lose this. Kyogo's gone off towards that left-hand side. Is he going to cross that ball in? He does. Turnbull's there over the bar. We're going to go to penalties. It's going to be a half an hour long video. Into the second half of extra time, and immediately, 30 seconds in, Celtic have themselves a free kick. Welsh to Ichiguchi. It's Starfelt on that right-hand side. It's a good save from Gavin Bazunu, and he can keep the ball from going off for a corner. The highlights carried on. Bazunu's going for a run around his penalty area. I'm worried. It's a big kick over the halfway line. Brenner's not going to get there. That was the hope. That was the only hope from that, was Brenner was going to get there first. Kyogo's in on goal. He's hit the... What did he even hit there? The bar and the post at the same time? We've got more highlights. This is ridiculous. This has taken 15 minutes to record this match. They normally take about 8. Dyson with the ball. Schmid tries to steal it, can't manage it. Bazunu's going to get there first. It's going to be a corner for Celtic. We are into the final, 12 minutes of the match? Corner comes in towards the back post. It's a header clear from Brescianini, or Romagna, sorry. Turnbull's going to keep this one alive, though, for Celtic. Kyogo was surely offside. It's going to fall for Starfelt, who sounds like some form of space program. Celtic again with another chance. Taylor to Kyogo, back to Shaw, crosses in, and they've hit the post again. How have... Gavin, get up, buddy. And Okafor can clear the ball. That's the first time we've seen Okafor all match. I say all match, all injury time. Turnbull with it. It's a ball forward. Shaw's going to get there first, and Gavin Bazunu can't stop that, and that is over. We won 4-1. We won 4-1 the first leg, and we've lost the second leg 6-2. Not going to lie, that's the most ridiculous game of football we've ever had. I've gone very attacking, because we can't... Basically, we have to do something. Bazunu with a save, but he was offside. We've got 4 minutes. We literally can't do anything, can we? Got another highlight. If we score, it's going to go to penalties. Starfelt with the ball. Plays it back to Welsh. Shaw in the middle, the potential game winner. Kyogo. Back to Shaw. Forward to Turnbull. In the middle to Taylor. Now Dyson. Feel like it's going to be 7-2. Idiaguchi to Taylor. Ball forward. Schmid can't quite get there due to his injury. Bazunu knew that one was going wide apparently, so just left it. We're still not over. What is going on? We've got 15 seconds plus a minute of injury time. Welsh to Juranovic. Idiaguchi. Turnbull. Celtic passing again, trying to find their way through. Because realistically, they can't just sit back and defend. Because if we nick a goal, it's back to penalties. Dyson's going to go for a run. Kyogo, ball forward. Juranovic controls it, goes for goal. What were you doing, Flappy Bazunu? Guess what, everybody? It's still not over. We've got 10 seconds left to play, but I imagine because of that goal, we've got a couple more minutes. I don't really know. Kyogo's got the ball again. It's going to be 8-2. It's going to be 8-2, isn't it? Curling effort. What have we done? I'll tell you what's happened here. We've got no energy. We've all given up. 15 goals scored in 2 matches between us two. 15 goals scored. I mean, Sané even gets an 8.1. No, this is a mess, isn't it? This is just a mess. I'm throwing the water bottle because that was horrendous. I mean, you should be demotivated. I say this every time, but you should be demotivated. Montiel's out for 5 weeks to 2 months. Not ideal. Schmid's out for 3 to 4 days. It does mean... I think we're into the Europa League, but I think we're in qualifiers still. Because I think there's another round. There is. So Celtic will play Braga in the Champions League. We drop into the Europa League. And I guess we're into a playoff, maybe? Do we fall into a playoff? Or because we've lost at this stage, that's it. That's us over. Losers qualify for Europa League group stage. So we're in it. We're in the group stage. Okay, so that's where we fell at the third qualifying round. So we are in the Europa League group stage. Okay, that's made me feel a little bit better. I don't know when the draw is going to take place. We're not going to see that in this episode because this has gone on for far, far too long. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy and you did stick around, do please remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and hopefully Brenner can return back to scoring lots and lots of goals. He's got 13 so far in 6 games, and let's never lose 8-2 to Celtic again. Thanks for watching.